Tonight on DC News Now, a chilly weekend on tap. Meteorologist Damon Matson is tracking when we could see some rain and possibly snow.
The man who pleaded guilty to brutally stabbing an Arlington woman to death at Ivy City Hotel has learned his fate. Hear from the victim's family ahead.
It's nearly Winter Restaurant Week here in the district, what your local restaurants are serving up.
Plus, it's super contagious and spreading super fast. And what's going around, a prominent doctor explains when we may see the worst of the super flu. And tax season is around the corner. We're stretching your dollar with tips to avoid falling victim to schemes this money season.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us here on DC News Now at 5. I'm Annalisa Gale. Mark Hall has the evening off. All right, we want to start with a look at your forecast on this Friday. Meteorologist Damon Matson. Oh, those temperatures are real low there, Damon. They're lower than it was yesterday's newscast at 5. So it's cold out there, and it's going to be interesting this weekend.
Look, Annalisa, I'll say this. When I walked out to go to my car, a gust of wind tried to come on through with these temperatures. We're out there, and I just started saying, nope. Got to run into the car and get it warmed up as quickly as possible. That is the kind of cold, that we're dealing with here as we wrap up the week. We got spoiled earlier on as we had those temps in the 50s, but last night into this morning was the coldest we have been this entire week. Temperatures down in the teens and 20s, and I mentioned that wind because there was still some blustery wind out there that was keeping the wind chill down in the single digits as we dealt with these temperatures right here. Now, the good news is we did snap out of it a little bit here this afternoon. We had light winds coming out of the south that aided in getting our temperatures now up into the upper 30s here, down toward Fredericksburg, Lexington Park. It's at 37. DC is at 35. Still a little bit colder to the north there, right around 30 degrees. But all in all here, at least we snapped back out of the teens and 20s. And we're not going to see temperatures that cold as we head into this Friday night and the start of the weekend. We've had a lot of clouds around today that did put a cap on how high our temperatures were able to go this afternoon. But those same clouds, they're actually going to keep us steady in the low to mid 30s as we head into the night. So that's one positive here of all of that gray sky that we've been dealing with. But it's also a sign, though, of what is ahead of us this weekend. A couple of systems will be clipping on by, bringing chances for precipitation. Now, will most of that be in the form of rain or perhaps snowfall? We'll have a full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Well, new tonight, the man who pleaded guilty to brutally stabbing an Arlington woman to death at Ivy City Hotel has now learned his fate. Judge sentencing George Sidner to the maximum 40 years behind bars. DC News Now's Liberty Simmons is at DC Superior Courthouse with the latest.
The loved ones of Christy Bautista wore these gold butterflies in her honor as a judge here sentenced her murderer to the maximum of 40 years in prison.
We're happy that we have justice for Christy.
Loved ones hugged each other outside the courtroom after the sentencing of George Sidner for first-degree murder of Christy Bautista. Bautista was 31 years old when she was stabbed to death at the Ivy City Hotel on New York Avenue in Northeast in 2023. They remembered Christy for her passion for music, violin, concerts, family, and friends, and her motto for living life full send.
It's just heartbreaking to know that I will never be able to talk to her again. And I just feel a humongous hole in my heart.
Her younger sisters urged the judge to give Sidner the maximum sentence under the plea deal, calling him an evil person and a monster who tore Christy away from them. The family also pointed out his prior criminal history of violence, saying before her murder, Sidner pleaded guilty to attacking a woman in another crime, but was released by a judge and failed to show up to his court hearing. They say the justice system failed Christy.
He took my sister's life. He deserved nothing but the maximum.
Now, Sidner kept his head down for most of the hearing. He did address the court briefly, saying he never intended this to happen and that he was terribly sorry. For now, in Northwest DC, Liberty Simmons, DC News Now.
Liberty, thank you. Also in health news right now, a child has died of the flu in Virginia. The Department of Health reporting the patient was of preschool age. It comes as flu activity has been trending down in recent weeks. Health officials say the region is currently in a moderate level of respiratory illnesses, but continues to urge everyone to take some precautions like getting a flu shot, masking up, washing your hands, and doing the best to keep others safe. Also in Virginia, we're learning a 15-year-old pedestrian was hit by a car. It happened last night heading northbound on North Van Dorn Street and Holmes Run Parkway. The road closed for hours Thursday night. It has since reopened. Right now, the 15-year-old is in critical condition. We've reached out to police to learn more on what may have caused that accident. And a traffic alert to tell you about several lanes will be closed on the outer loop of I-695 this weekend in Maryland. The double lane closures are between Baltimore Washington Parkway and Camp Meade Road. Crews will perform asphalt patching from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And the US 50 Harry Kelly drawbridge there will be closed as well, starting this Tuesday until February 3rd. In the district, meantime, D.C. restaurants are gearing up for this year's Winter Restaurant Week. More than 380 shops across the DMV will participate there, including 250 here in the city. Marielle Carbone explains why local support is more important than ever.
Winter is typically a slower time for restaurants here in the district. Now, add in some of the challenges our businesses have faced this year, and it's been tough, which is why restaurant owners say it is vital to come pick up a bite to eat. Inside the Little Grand.
We try really hard to source as locally as possible.
Owner Song Weiser is hard at work dishing up a locally sourced sourdough pizza.
And that includes some of the flour that we get. All the flour is organic.
The restaurant is one of 250 D.C. businesses serving up specials this Winter Restaurant Week. Weiser inviting people to stop in.
It's always very important, right? Like not just during restaurant week, but all the time. Restaurants are built on covers, are built on people coming in and dining.
This past year in particular has been a tough one for local businesses. According to a report by the Restaurant Association of Metropolitan Washington, nearly 100 restaurants shut down in 2025. Rising costs, a cut in the federal workforce, and a government shutdown all playing a role.
Some of our families on that side of things are not coming in as frequently as they were because, income reliability is just not the same as what it was.
But you're not only supporting the restaurant, you're supporting those employees that work in the restaurant and thus supporting the district.
Rosemary Suggs Evans is the director of the Department of Small and Local Business Development.
There's a lot people I think feel like they don't have control over, but that's something you have control over.
She says Restaurant Week is a way to explore new parts of the district.
When we talk about culture, you can hear culture, you can see culture, but you can taste it in these restaurants that are participating.
Restaurants will offer 3-course specials at a fixed price ranging from $25 to $65. Winter Restaurant Week starts Monday and it runs through January 25th. Reporting in Northeast D.C., I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
Looks good. Thanks, Marielle. Also, New Jersey-based Tony Baloney is launching a restaurant in Roslyn soon. That's according to ARLnow.com. You can enjoy pizzas, subs, cheesesteaks, mozzarella sticks. The restaurant appeared on Shark Tank in 2025. It's known for pushing the boundaries of comfort food, and it's set to open January 27th. Also new today, the Washington Capitals honoring officials who responded to the deadly DCA plane crash nearly a year ago. The team honored DC Fire and EMS with a ceremonial puck drop, a symbol of gratitude. Assistant Chief Danny McCoy was among the first responders honored. He had this to say.
What we saw that day was a terrible tragedy, but I don't know if I've ever been more proud to be a member of District Columbia Fire Department.
And first responders still continue to assist with recovery efforts.